Alright, hi, welcome to a small guide on how to get Tomb Raider 1986 on PC with controller support and get it ready for speedrun. This is also a skeleton for being able to run the game in general as a casual player, but I am more focused on how to install everything so you can speedrun the game. This tutorial will go over the automated fix that we're going to install, troubleshooting for controller, and actually have controller support. So first thing you're gonna do is I don't have Steam open, but you're gonna visit Steam or GOG. Tomb Raider 1 1996 can be purchased from both platforms, maybe some others, but I don't know of any other. You're gonna look for Tomb Raider 1. Just gonna type in Tomb Raider, and here it is, Tomb Raider 1 1996. This isn't the correct date of birth, so don't even try, but it's always the default. Yeah, you're gonna purchase it, download it, and for the time being, you close Steam. What you're gonna do next is visit speedrun.com. This isn't the right site. Visit speedrun.com and go to Tomb Raider 1996. Now, why do you want to be here? Tomb Raider 1996 has resources and guides on how to make the game playable, because in its current state, as we have downloaded it from Steam, Tomb Raider is going to open with a DOS box. You have flickering light, you have very low resolution, and the game is very loud and you can't navigate. So we don't want to open the game on Steam right now as it is. We need a fix. And for any game that you have, especially older games that you have, or if you're simply interested on how to modify your game in a more meaningful way so that it doesn't interrupt with your experience with a game, speedrun.com is the best source, not gonna lie. And speedrun.com doesn't show up as a Google search, so it's a Google search result. So come here on your own. Maybe look for any help that you can find. For example, here, patches, Tomb Raider 1 automated fix. Tomb Raider 1 unfinished business automatic patcher for DOSBox versions of the game. We have a DOSBox version. We click visit link. It's going to send us to GitHub. There's download Tomb Raider automated fix. It's going to tell you that it can't be checked for viruses and it may harm your PC. Click download anyways, because as of the time of recording, in 2024, this isn't a malware. Thankfully. You can absolutely download that software, and then you open it. And install it. Where is it? TombATI installation guide. So to be on the same page as the speedrun.com community, you gotta set the install wizard to original and not enhanced. I have my TombATI installed inside the folder for Tomb Raider 1. So it's Steam Apps Common Tomb Raider 1. If you click on next, leave it on original, then click next, install the thing, and you're good to go for that. The way you now start boot up the game is through DOSBox, or there's another software in here, TombATI. Any of these will work now. We're gonna come back to that later, because what we need now is a new software that's going to bind our inputs on our controller to keys on our keyboard. This is Joy2Key. There is a different software. I saw a video of a different person. They recommended a different software that works just like Joy2Key, but unfortunately, within 3 years, it has become a malware, and it has, I think, a Trojan or a hijack in it. So do not use that. Use the trustful source, Joy2Key. Come to speedrun.com. Look here for help. Joy2Key is definitely not filled with viruses. The way Joy2Key works is if I press anything on my controller, like up, right, down, left, you see they are highlighted now. Action. So this is on my Xbox controller, it's A, or jump, whoops. Jump, oh, it's highlighted. Jump, there you go. I don't know why I have this sound. It doesn't matter. This is what Joy to Key does. It finds your controller, it recognizes the input, and what you have to do manually is go to library, go to Tomb Raider 1, go to manual. There is no controller support, like I said, but you have in-game controls here. You're gonna set all of this accordingly, except for jump. Jump is a story in itself. Usually, jump is Alt, but menu is escape. And for a speedrun, glitched speedrun, you want to do the QWOP. If you don't know what QWOP is, watch a video on it. It's super fun. QWOP. What you have to do is buffer an input for both pause and jump. And if you have jump on Alt and pause on escape, what's gonna happen is if I press Alt and escape now, you tap out of the game. This is why I have jump on M. You can also change escape, but you just have jump on M. That's, or anything else can also be N or L or B, you know. So we're done with Steam. Steam has its own controller support that is not used here, and we don't want to have Steam interfere with our game now and with Joy to Key, so we have to shut down Steam. We have a different way to open the game now, and that is TombATI. I have mine on my desktop because it's more convenient. I'm gonna open up the game now. Gonna mute the audio because it's very loud. You see, there's no flickering light. The texture is still bad, but as soon as we get to the menu, you will see the resolution is fixed. It's navigatable. There we go. And it is very loud in the beginning, so be aware. Now it isn't so loud anymore because sound is set to 4. I need to press escape to get out of there, not B. The last thing that we need to do in order to control the game is go to controls and user key. What you have to change here is step left. Again, if you don't know the inputs, check the menu. Do not press the control inputs because for some reason Tomb Raider doesn't recognize them correctly, but Joy to Key does. But it doesn't work in tandem. It's a different kind of worm. Just press enter. You have to navigate this with your keyboard. On step left, press enter and press delete for step left. Press page down for step right. Press shift for walk. Press M for jump. If you have set jump to M on Joy to Key, you gotta press M here for jump to set it accordingly. Control for action, space for draw weapon. Pad 0 is on your numpad. If you don't have a numpad, do the same thing as with jump, just bind it to something else. For example, I or O. Then you're good to go. But I have a numpad, so I can bind it to pad 0. And then end is roll. That is it. Still, if you wanna leave this, you might have to press escape on your keyboard. You go to game, you go to new game, and you're in the game. I'm pressing X or square. I'm pressing Y or triangle. I'm pressing A or X. And I'm pressing B or circle. I'm pressing left trigger, right trigger, left bumper, right bumper. And the game actually works. What you will see is that in top left corner, your health bar is a little bit smaller now. That is it. That is probably the biggest change to the entire game, but it's absolutely fully controllable with the setup that we have here. And the most important thing is you can actually buffer your inputs. So if I press escape and jump now, you saw you saw Lara moving for 1 frame, right? You don't tap out of the game anymore. That is it. That is the entire fix. You have to close Steam and rebind your key on Joy2Key and the game. And now you can do co-op. You're welcome. I hope this guide helped you to set up everything for your own Tomb Raider 1 game. Leave a like if this video helped you. Maybe leave a comment. And have fun with the game. Until next time. Bye.